Okay. I am so sorry for the wait, everybody, but like you guys saw on the last 2 videos I uploaded, I had the issue with my webcam and I still have no clue what the problem was. Some people were having that same issue and they had opened their webcams up and the wires were too tight or something. I don't know really, to be honest, because I tried, unplugging it and then waiting a bit, and then I plugged it back in. At first, I thought it didn't do anything, and I was like, no, I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Which I did anyway, but, it's just as a precaution, and honestly, actually, I might end up retiring this webcam once I get it. The other one, anyway. And just keeping this just in case, something happens to the other one as a backup. But, yeah, I've got the issue fixed for now. There's no glitching, no white screen, as far as I know. Keep your fingers crossed, everybody, that it doesn't happen again, because my new webcam doesn't come until the 18th. Which actually is the same day I get the game. Keep your fingers crossed on that one, everybody, because my brother told me that game, once they sell all the copies, there's not going to be any more. Which makes no complete sense, because why would you do that? Why would any game company do that? Now, if it was a collector's edition, I could understand that. But it's not. Anyway, what I was getting ready to do before all this issue happened was actually record for this. The review for Dragon Ball Z Kai 2014, episode 32, episode 13, not 32. I'm not that far ahead yet. I haven't even gotten that far in the recordings yet. Actually, I'm hoping to be able to do more once, not tomorrow, but Monday, because I don't work until 4 that day. So I have plenty of time to do more Dragon Ball Z Kai, more Is It Wrong to try and pick up Girls in the Dungeon, and all those other shows. So keep your fingers crossed that this camera continues to work, because I've never had an issue with. Only issue I had with this camera is 2 things. One, where randomly when I would record, my voice would get deep like a guy's voice. I am not even kidding. If you go back and watch some of my old videos, you would find it. It is weird, it's hilarious, I have no idea what caused it. I still have no idea what caused it. And then randomly, like, you know how people sometimes use heat vision goggles and you would see all the heat colors and everything? This camera did that at one point, but I think that was because I had set it up to try and record me at night, because sometimes I would get up and move around at night while sleeping. And I kind of wanted to capture that, but it never happened, obviously. And then it started doing that afterwards, but I fixed it. So, those are the only issues I've had with this camera. And I've had it for, actually, I think it was 4 years, because I think I got it at the same time that Hark decided to do his tabletop RPG things, and I had wanted to join in, but I needed a camera. So I went and got a camera. So I've had it since then. So it's been about 4 years. So this camera has worked well for me for 4 years. So as soon as I get the new one, I might just trade it out and just keep this one as a backup. Anyway, enough about that. This episode is the Videl versus Spopovitch fight, which you guys are probably all eagerly waiting for. Sorry, hang on, let me turn this down. Those of you who have seen the fight know exactly what happens in this fight. We all think that possibly Videl could have a chance, because this guy is someone we've never seen before. You would think that he's one of those guys like Killa, Pentar, and all the others that would easily go down to Goku and the others. But considering that M on his forehead, Videl's in trouble. Because there is a reason for that. And apparently when he was in the last tournament, he faced Mr. Satan and lost. And he was a crybaby about it. So this is a complete 180 from what he was before. And he had hair back then. Long orange hair. Which, I'm like, what happened? And I think I know exactly what happened. Anyway, but yeah, him losing to Mr. Satan last time and kicking the crap out of Videl this time, that is a very completely 180. And even Mr. Satan doesn't believe it when the guy goes and tells him that Videl's struggling in this fight. And I'm like, I can kind of don't blame him in that if he knows who she's going up against, and you know, how weak he was before, but still, people can get strong in that time period, because that was been like, what? How long ago was that fight? And then now, I'm assuming at least 3-4 years. So, yeah. Anyway, also, if you're wondering which camera I ordered the Logitech C922, which I think is, I don't know if it's the newest one, but it's definitely a step up from this one, because this one's a Logitech C310. So, yeah, it's still a good camera. It still works. It still works, but like I said, I'd rather get an investment. Anyway, yeah, none of the others know who this guy is or what he's capable of, but apparently he knows how to fly. Cause, yeah, Videl keeps on trying to fight him, and every hit he goes down, but then he gets right back up. He's like a sponge. He absorbs all the damage that she does to him. And she ends up wearing herself out a bit, and, I don't know if it was in this episode or last episode, but I think it may be, I don't remember, but if it was this episode, she kicked him so hard in the head that it broke his neck. I mean, it literally turned his neck around in a way that, yeah, you wouldn't be able to survive that. And everybody actually thinks that he did die when he fell over. But no, he just gets back up and turns his head around and just plops it down there. And I'm like, that is not normal. That is not normal, even for this show. Because I've never seen that before in this show. And I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in this show. I think it was in this episode, because then, yeah, Videl's in trouble. But, yeah, I've gotten up to episode 21 recorded at this point. And I'm hoping to record, maybe not more tomorrow, because I don't know what's going to be happening tomorrow, but the kids are going to be at school on Monday, so I'll have plenty of time to record. Anyway, because I'm not going to be sleeping in. That's what I've been doing the past few days when I've been off from school. Or off from work, not school. I don't go to school anymore. But, yeah, I'm not sleeping in this time. I'm taking full advantage now that I've got School DxD out of the way. Anyway, for you fans of the show, thank you so much for sticking around this long, because once I get done with this, I'm going after Super. And once I get done with Super, that's when I pick up One Piece. So for you new subscribers, I am doing One Piece. Not anytime soon, because I gotta get through Super first. And obviously finish a bunch of shows, which means that it'll be a while before I pick up a new show, to be completely honest. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.